How's it going, everybody? BlueCat over here today. Today I'm at one of my favorite little lakes, Clear Creek. But today I'm gonna come out here. It's rainy. It's 64 degrees outside. It's a little windy. So we're gonna be focusing in on some shallow water. There's a bunch of brush in the water. You'll see it in the video. But I brought 3 poles with me and a duffel bag full of plastics, crankbaits, and all that. And I'm really gonna focus on the poor man shaky head and just a Texas rig and a crankbait along the rocks. So stay with me and let's see if we can get out here and catch some fish. The newest product that I've got is this Havoc Pit Boss. It's the Perfection Blue Flake. I'm a big sucker for these Havoc Pit Bosses. I've got them in the black and blue. I've got them in all kinds of color. But I just seen this Perfection Blue Flake and I love it. A lot of the crawfish around these lakes that I fish have a lot of blue in them and a lot of tan. So this right here should be a killer today. So I'm going to focus on throwing this Havoc Pit Boss and the Perfection Blue Flake for the most part. This is always going to be tied onto one of my poles. And then I'm actually going to tie it onto this pole. And then my old Procaster, I've got a shaky head on there. And we're going to throw a shaky head and I'll keep a crankbait on my 7-foot rod. But for the most part, this is probably going to be the go-to bait of the day. Mark my words for it. One is I'm just running a simple Texas rig. You want to go down to the first bend of the hook, come right out, and you want to hide this little bend right there to where your line's sticking out. And you're going to see where the bait goes in, and you're just going to bend it up, slide it in there just like that with the bait straight. And that is how you do your very simple Texas rig right there. This video wasn't really about a certain kind of bait, but I think this video is going to go more towards trying this new Perfection Blue Flake out. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to take this Pit Boss Havoc 4-inch. We're going to come out here in all this floated timber and rock and see if we can catch it. A lot of people ask me why I always put a bead whenever I Texas rig. The most part, it adds some noise in the water, but it keeps it from the lead cutting your knot. This goes right over your knot and that goes right on top of it, and it looks pretty cool for the most part. Got one right off the bat as soon as it hit bottom. He's decent. Yep, as soon as it hit water. I'm talking, I didn't even pop it. As soon as that Pit Boss hit the water. Yeah, that's a chunk. That's a chunk. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is what I'm talking about. That's a good fish. As soon as this Havoc Pit Boss hit the water, I was letting it sink to the bottom. All of a sudden my line started getting tight. And I was wondering why my line was getting tight, and I set the hook, and that was him. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's another one. He's not. There he is. Just like the first fish. Yeah, it's not at by the vehicle. You see the camo bag laying on the bank over there. There it is right there. Just like the first cast. Perfection Blue Flake, Pit Boss, Havoc. I'm telling you, as soon as it hit the water, he's not the biggest fish, but he still smoked it. That makes 2 on the Pit Boss today, and so far I am super satisfied with this coloration. Yeah. Where you at? Did you get a good one? How big? Well, looks like Andy just hooked up on one, so we're gonna run over here real quick and see what he's got. Hang on. Whew. Making a fat boy run. That's a good fish. How big was he? 2 pounds, 5 ounces.
First cast on that black and blue.
Heck yeah.
Pit Boss.
So they're hitting the Pit Boss still, right?
Yeah.
There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. Got him. Woo! Not the big. Oh, definitely just hooked me. Definitely just got me a little bit of blood right there. I'm good. Not the biggest, but you know, I was aiming for the edge of that weed bed, and as soon as I come out of the trees into that little weed bed, little dude here come out and hit the pit boss. So can't beat that. There's 3 fish today. You can't beat a day with 3 fish already in less than 20 minutes of fishing. Go get bigger for me. I'll come after you in about 5 years. Little update real quick as I've worked my way along this whole bank, and I'm here on the rock point, which is some tremendous fishing. It's pretty deep. You know, I can throw crankbait, I can throw shaky head, I can throw Texas rig and all that, but the wind's blowing from the north today. So with that being said, it's going to be real windy in the microphone, so I want to apologize ahead of time. And another thing is I'm running on I've got about half battery left. I brought my GoPro Session with me today, and it has about 2 hours worth of battery, so might run out of video, or might run out of some battery percentage before I get all my fishing done today. So with that being said, if I do catch another fish, you probably won't get the hook up. You'll probably just see me reeling it in, because as soon as I hook up, I'll hit the record button. It's got to be a record. Right when I was about to pull it off the bank, this little bitty dude right here hit this War Eagle spinnerbait. That dude was hungry. The fish right there. Got him on the War Eagle spinnerbait, 5/16 ounce. Little chunk. Well, there you go right there. That's another fish. I'm starting to enjoy this rainy day. Get bigger. See you later, buddy. There's a good one. Oh my God. Good one. Catfish. Yep, got a catfish. I thought he was a good bass for a minute. I was about to be happy. Got an old channel cat. Whew. Yeah. Old channel cat wanted to hit the spinnerbait. It's a solid 2.5, 3 pound channel cat. Get back in there, I'll catch you in noodling season. There it is. Yet another one. On the Perfection Blue Flake. Oh, Perfection Blue, well, that Havoc again. Don't know how many that makes for that Havoc, but man, they love them out here at this lake. 3 left in here. It's the fastest I've ever went through a bag of anything in my life. Got another one. Not the biggest, but he's a fighter. Oh. Well, there he is. There's another one on that Perfection Blue Flake. Probably a little 1/2 pounder, but we'll take him. He's sitting out there in between 2 of those shrubs. And as soon as I seen him, seen that shrub and threw it out there, I turned the camera on as fast as I could. I knew there was probably going to be a chance for there to be a fish there, and there was. And I'm glad I turned the camera on. I'm just going to wrap it up for today. It's getting pretty dark. I think we got about probably roughly 15 minutes, so we can't see anymore. I took a shot, and I went out and bought some Berkley Havoc pit bosses in the color Perfection Blue Flake. And I don't know if you can tell by an empty bag, but the fish here loved it at Clear Creek. And I've got one left. It's tore up, but I'm still gonna keep it just so I can always have a color reference to go off of. But I mean, if you've never tried the Berkley Havoc pit bosses, you need to go pick up a couple boxes or bags of them and give them a shot. They're really good. I've used them ever since they come out, and they've let me down, but I mean, what hasn't let you down? For the most part, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a subscribe and a comment. Let me know what kind of fishing you want to see me do. You know, what kind of bait you want me to go out and buy and try. So I'm game for anything. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you sometime next week.